Good day, all of you. Welcome to Software Engineering online tutorial. Today in this session, I will be discussing about the final sheet of software engineering, which is called class diagram. Okay. In the previous session, I explained about the introduction to class diagrams, the different symbols and associations. Okay, different things, which as a part of the solution, we have seen the different symbols for the class diagram. Okay, hope you just recall the uh, topics what we have covered in the previous session. Okay, now today in this session, let us solve these four problems. Okay, problem one, problem two, problem three, and problem four. The first problem is about online shopping. Second problem is about the bank account, and then we go for health insurance policy and hospital organization. Okay, so before I proceed, I would like to share the sheet. Yeah, I hope you are seeing the sheet which I have shared with you now. Just a minute, it has taken time. Yeah, so let's begin with the first problem about online shopping. Okay, now the first, yeah, just make sure that if you see the screen is smaller, you can enlarge your screen on your laptop. Okay, you have at top left corner, there is one icon. You click on this, then you click on plus symbol, zoom in. Okay, okay, great. So now see here, this is our first solution. Okay, first solution. This first solution is about online shopping. So let us discuss about this. For online shopping, what you have to do is first you need to identify the business. Business is given as online shopping. You see, this is the system boundary. You see this black line. Okay, this is called system boundary, and the name of the business is online shopping. Okay, we have written it. So this is very important. Okay, first is system boundary. This is very important. Uh, okay, okay. So take your time. I'm waiting for you. Okay. When it is okay, message me. Okay, let us start. So the first thing you have seen that the name of the business, this is class diagram online shopping, and this is called system boundary. Now we need to identify the different things here. In actually the goal here, we provide an example of UML class diagram which shows a domain model for online shopping. The purpose of the diagram is to introduce some common terms, okay, for online shopping. You have, see, customer, do you see here, this is customer, we have web user, okay, you have payment, account, user state, etc., and the relationship between. It could be as a common ground between business analysts and software developers. See, each customer has unique ID. You see here, in online shopping, each customer has a unique ID and is linked to exactly one account. Okay, account owns shopping cart and orders. Each customer has only one account. Okay, that is one. You see, there's 1:1 ratio, and each customer has only one account, and this account owns shopping cart and orders. You see here, this account owns shopping cart. Do you see this shopping cart and orders? It owns, account owns shopping cart and orders. Okay. Now the another thing is customer could register as a web user to be able to buy items online. Okay. Customer could able to register as a web user to buy products online. Another thing is customer is not required to be a web user because purchase could also be made by phone or by ordering some catalog. Okay, so that's why you have 0 to 1. It's not mandatory that every customer should have a web user, should be a web user, because a customer can order through phones, okay, or by ordering from some seeing by catalog. There are different ways in which shopping can be done. Because we are focusing only on online shopping, so that's why we provided this web user interface. Okay. And another thing is web user has login name which also serves as unique ID. See this login name which serves as a unique ID. And apart from the login name, you need to have you need to give the password also to verify that it's a web user. Now this web user could be in several states. Do you see here of course there is not shown any line association, but it is understood that this web user, okay, has several states. What are those states? These states are given here. Okay. See, web user, these are the states. Let me check here. These are the states in which a web user can be. It can be an active state or it can be a new, blocked, or banned. Okay, all these are the different states. New, active, temporary, blocked, or banned, and can be linked to shopping cart. Okay, and they can be linked to shopping cart. So web user has different user states. Do you see here? It has different user states. Now this user states has all these values. Okay, all these values, and they are linked to shopping cart. Okay. Now shopping cart belongs to account. Shopping cart belongs to account. Okay, because whatever you put in shopping cart, you will pay at end of the day using your account. Okay, and who is at end of the day paying this? Customer is going to pay that. So this is the relationship has been shown here. Okay. Now account owns customer orders also. See, account also owns customer orders, all the customer orders. Okay, customer orders are sorted and unique. This customer orders, this is the customer order. This is sorted and they are unique. That's why you have a unique ID. Each order could refer to several payments, right? This each order could refer to several payments. You may, it's not that with that account you can pay only once. You can have several payments. Possibly you may have no payment as well. It's not necessary that you have account then you must pay. Every payment has unique ID and is related to exactly one account. All these payments are related to exactly one account. Each order has a current order status. Okay, this each order is see has order status here. Okay. Now this current order status again has five categories: new, hold, shipped, delivered, and closed. Okay. Now both order and shopping cart. You see both this order and shopping cart. This both of them. Uh, this order and shopping cart, both of them have line items linked to a specific product. Each line item is related to exactly one product. A product could be associated to many line items or no item at all. Okay, see, it's connected to. Now let us understand the meaning of this. You see, the customer, if he is an online customer, then there is one customer. One customer may have no account, or he may have at least one account only. Okay, that's why you see when you create an that is 120.1, it means 0 or 1. I think this notation already I explained you in the previous session. Okay, so next is you can see that this symbol, do you know what do you mean by this? Is called composed of. Okay, it means without customer there is no concept that account exists, because customer is, it is possible that customer may exist but you have no account. But if there is no customer, then have account, this is not possible. Okay, that's why it is called composition, right? And one account is having one customer. Okay, now you see that through one account you can do several payments. It is not necessary that you have account you must pay, you may not pay, that is 0, or you pay bill 1, bill 2, bill 3, or n, up to infinity number of payments. Okay, that's why 0 dot dot star. Okay. Similarly, here it's given account, as I told you earlier, that every order is associated with one account, and all these orders are sorted. Okay, good, thank you. All these orders are sorted, and each order has this some string ID and the order date, ship date, and address where to ship, and its status. Again, the status are of different categories. It can be a new or hold, meaning you delivered and closed. This is how when you buy a product online, okay, your order status will be, when you just to make an order, it is in new, or while paying, for example, while payment it is hold, and suppose they came to your house and you are not available, they'll put it on hold. Shipped means you know that it will be shipped from one place to another place. The delivered, then after it is delivered, the status will be closed. Okay, so all these are the different types of status of order. Similarly, what do you have items are, you can put one product, you have a product, every product has product ID and its name, and supplier. Okay, so you see here I'm using this notation of class. This in a class diagram, I told you that there are three ways in which you can first put here class name, and here you can put data. Okay, so here you can put class name. This is the class name. Okay, and here you are writing member data members, not operations. Okay, or information about the class. I'm following in this solution. You see all class name. This is class name, and this is data associated. This class name, data associated with it. Okay, this is not class name, but like a class, they are called enumerations. In enumerations, you have only types. You don't have any member functions like that. Okay, so you see all are, these are all classes. Okay, and this is the information about data members of the class. Okay, so is this clear? Online shopping. Any question from this problem? Shall I go to next problem now? Any question? Okay, clear. Okay, thank you. So now let's go for second problem. Now this is your second solution from, this is second solution. Now what is the question? I think I already have uploaded the sheet for you. You can go through that. Let me see the question first. I think it's about bank account management system. Yeah, bank account. So now let us understand this diagram now. Yeah. Now see here. Here I am using this notation. Only I'm using that first notation, which I have told you that in a class diagram you can have only class name also. Okay. So I'm using this notation here. Okay. So you have liability type bank account. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You see here you have a bank account. This bank account can be a business account. Okay. This bank account can be a business account or it can be a personal account. If you categorize in one way. In another way, you have a checking account, money market account, certificates of deposits, and saving accounts. Okay, these are the different. This is inheritance is a relationship. Okay, so that's why you can say a business account is a bank account, personal account is a bank account. So here bank account is called a parent class, and business accounts and personal account, they are called child classes. Similarly here also, checking account, money market account, certificates of deposit, saving accounts, they are all children of again bank account. So bank account is a parent class and all of them are they are called child classes. But you see, there is one strange thing. When I ask you this question, see children's saving account, what is this type of class? Okay, now this class is having two parents. One parent is personal account and another is from saving account. Okay, so if any, this is a child account, and this child account has two parents here. Remember the case here. In this case, this is also a child class, okay, but it has only one parent. It has only one parent. They are also all our children, but they have only one parent class. But this class is having two parent class. If a class is having two parent class, then it is called as multiple inheritance. Okay, it is called as multiple inheritance. What do you mean by multiple inheritance? In multiple inheritance, a child class is derived using two or more than two classes. Now, when you talk about this multiple inheritance, it is present only in C++. Okay, you have this only in C++, Java, C Sharp, Ruby on Rails, and all. This is not supported. Okay, so we can implement this using interfaces. Okay, as I discussed in the previous class, how do you write interfaces and all? Okay, so this is children saving account and health saving account. They are children class and they are having two parents. That's why this is nothing but a multiple inheritance. Okay, this is we are using here as multiple inheritance. Multiple in HE, multiple inheritance. Okay. Here the relationships, you have to see the associations. Liability one or many. Okay, liability type is only one, but you can have many bank accounts. Okay, and account type is only one, and you can have any number of accounts. This is the meaning, one to many, and this is one to many, this is many to one relationship. And see here, for checking account, again you have another type. There's inheritance is a relationship here again. Okay, you are using easier relationship, no frills checking. And then checking account is associated with another class called checking with interest. Okay, interest. This is checking account are of two types again, no frill checking and checking with interest. Okay, like some banks like Samba and all, they give you with interest. Al Raji Bank and all with no interest. Okay, so you have different categories here. Then you have also checking account is associated with account interest. Okay, now this is many and interest is 0 to 1. You may have no interest or interest if it is charged then only one time. For multiple accounts, okay, you have 0 or 1 to many times. Okay, similarly you have a money market account. is also related with the account interest in the same manner, 0 or 1 too many. And then certificate of deposit is also connected with your account interest. Now the interesting thing is, you see saving account and account interest, they are associated. Account interest is only one, and saving accounts, you have multiple instances of it. Okay, so you have to just in this sheet you need to remember more things and just understand the association and write the cardinality for them, then it is done. Okay, so this cardinality has meaning. This is about second problem. Shall I go to the next problem? Problem number 3. Is it clear? Yeah, is it clear? Okay, so let's go to the next question. This is about health insurance, yeah, health insurance policy. Okay, this is about, okay, let us discuss about health insurance policy system. See, this is an example of UML domain diagram describing some health insurance policy. Various health insurance choices and options for a job-based public and private coverage. This is private coverage type. Coverage can be a job-based public and private coverage together with health insurance plans. Okay, you have together with health insurance plans are described on a website of the US Department of Health Insurance and Human Service, healthcare.gov. Yeah, okay. Now, several generalizations of health insurance policy could be grouped into generalization set coverage type. You see this coverage type? I repeat, several generalizations of health insurance policies. Okay, there are several generalizations of health insurance policies could be grouped into generalization set called coverage type. This set includes policies grouped by a coverage type: job-based coverage or self-coverage and benefits coverage. Job coverage, self-coverage, and benefits coverage. Okay. Now, if person cannot get health insurance through work, or he or she may be able to buy a health insurance policy for self or his or her family individually, or family insurance policies. Okay, then he will go for this is nothing but your self coverage. Okay? Individual policy. You know that in the companies, some insurance is provided by the job only. This is called job-based coverage. And sometimes the employee has to have his own policy that is called coverage, where he has to insure for his individual policy and family policy. Okay, and there are different types of coverage benefits. Okay, Medicaid, CHIP, and PHP. Let us understand what you mean by this. People that have a job may be eligible for health insurance coverage through work, either their own job or their spouse or parent. If a person can't get insurance through the employer, he or she have a number of other opinions, either through self-coverage or by using some benefit coverage. Okay, if a person cannot get health insurance through work, he or she may be able to buy a health insurance policy for self, or for his family individually, or family insurance policies. People who have private health insurance can also be eligible for Medicaid. This is one of the reasons for the coverage type generalization set to have overlapping constraint. You see, this is overlapping constraint. Okay, this is the reason that generalization set have overlapping constraint. Now, okay. This Medicaid program that provides health coverage for lower income people, okay, families and children. Medicaid means those who have low income, they have family and children, the elder, old age people, and people with disabilities. Okay, that all will come under this Medicaid category. Okay, and all states provide coverage for children through Medicare and the children's. There is another called a chip here. Do you see CHIP chip? What is this chip? Chip is nothing but Children's Health Insurance Program. So I write here chip full form. CHIP chip is Children's Health Insurance Policy. Okay. People who have a pre-existing health condition and have been uninsured for the past 6 months may qualify for pre-existing condition insurance plan. Okay, pre-existing. This is PCIP. PCIP is nothing but pre-existing condition insurance plan. Pre-existing.
Okay, I found this on the web.
Oh, this is Siri started. Okay. So let me write pre-existing condition insurance plan. I write here pre-existing. Yeah, pre-existing condition insurance. Okay. Plan. This PCIP is created under the Affordable Care Act. Okay. Similarly, you have another generalization set for the health insurance policy. Could be grouped by insurance plan here. Okay, it could be by insurance plan here. Okay. Some common types of health insurance plans are health maintenance organization. Okay, this is HMO, is maintenance organization. Please note down this. I will not write this. HMO means health maintenance organization. Then you have POS is point of service. Okay, please write down point of service. Then you have PPO. This is PPO means point. PPO is participating provider option. Okay, PPO is participating provider option. PPO means participating provider option. And you have FFS. This is called fee for service. Okay, FFS is nothing but fee for service, because this list is incomplete and there are other insurance plans. Okay, insurance plan generalization set has incomplete here. Okay, do you see here incomplete? Yeah, this incomplete because this is not complete. You may have some other kind of insurances also. That's why we put here incomplete here. And what is important thing? Another thing to discuss here is, okay, you see there is one more called there is no overlapping in insurance plan with the reason of a constraint called disjoint. Okay, that's why we have disjoint. Why? Because there is why we write disjoint there? Because usually there is no overlapping in insurance plans. Okay, there is no overlapping in insurance plan. That is the reason why we have a constraint called disjoint here. Okay, these are the important things which we have covered. And another thing about HMO, I think you remember the full form of HMO. Recall it's Health Maintenance Organization. About this I'm talking. Is one of the most affordable and common as a family health insurance choice. Usually it restricts patients to receive health care from certain in-network doctors and hospitals. Okay. The PPO is another popular and flexible choice for families as it provides both coverage and preferred in-network providers, while also allowing to get help from out-of-network healthcare providers. Okay. The POS plan is combination of just a minute. Yeah, I have some questions. Clear? Yes. Okay. Great. Okay. The one important point I would like to mention about this POS plan. This plan is a combination of HMO and PPO. Okay. Actually, in US government. We are just say I'm just explaining about these plans from US website. Okay. This POS plan is a combination of HMO and PPO, and the FS plan usually provide the same coverage from all available healthcare providers, while it does not work with any healthcare provider networks. Most services are covered because it is the most expensive health insurance plan. Okay, it's most expensive insurance plan. So you need to just remember these types and coverage types and all. Okay, it will complete your. So let us go for the next problem now. For hospital management system. Okay, shall we move to the next problem? After this, okay, yeah, this is the last problem we have to solve. No, let's see this now. Clear? Okay, good. Now let's see. This is about your hospital management system. Here also you see the system boundary, and you have the business called class organization. This is hospital organization system, and you have different classes. Just you see that in hospital, what are the classes you are designing? You have, of course, a person. He can be a patient or it can be a staff, anything. That's why you see you have an inheritance relationship here. Okay, the person can be a patient or it can be a staff, right? So as a person, the common thing he's having is his name and Mr. Mrs. Walter, gender, date of birth, home address, phone, all the common as a person for both working people and patient. But you see, patient is also a person, but as a patient, apart from all these features, he has some extra feature. What are those? You see, do you remember gender? This is derived attribute. Okay, because I told you that slash means derived, so it is derived from here. Okay, so it is protected. And as a patient, what is the date of joining, his sickness history, prescription by the doctor? Okay, do he has any allergies, all the extra information as a patient. Okay, now as a staff, he is a person who is working in the hospital. So when he joined the hospital, called joining date, what is his education? Is he MBBS or master of the, is he masters or is doctorate? Okay, all these things, and his certificates, what languages he knows. This information as employee is required. Okay. Now, after understanding this, let us see here the association between this you have understood. This is the association between person and patient is a relationship, because patient is also a person, staff is also a person. Okay, that's why you have easier relationship. The association between person and hospital is a simple association. What do you mean by many to many relationship? Why we have here many to many relationship? Because many patients and many hospitals are there, right? So let's say you have many to many relationship. But when you come to a person who is working in the hospital, like staff, then this staff may belongs to some specific department. Okay. See, in this solution, I'm using two notations. One notation is like class diagram. You can have here you write class name and here you write member function information about that. Another is just write only class name. Okay, so I'm using combination of both. See, this category I'm using here, here, and here, and this category I'm using here, right? So look here, the staff belongs to some department, maybe X-ray department, he may be a surgeon department or physician department, or gynec. There are different departments. Okay, so that's why department will be only one, but department is only one, but in one department you have multiple staff working. That's why it is one too many. Similarly, there are many hospitals, no doubt, but in every hospital, in every one hospital, okay, you may have multiple departments. That's why you have the relationship here. Okay, one too many, and this is, you see, this is aggregation. This is not inheritance. This is aggregation. What is the meaning of aggregation? Aggregation means a department may exist on its own even without hospital. Take an example of dental department. There are many dental clinics without being a regular hospital, right? So that's why it's an aggregation. It's not a composition. Okay. Similarly, then staff also, you have different types of staffs here. That's why you have the inheritance. What are the different types of staffs working in the hospital? They are all employees. Okay, what are those? Operation staff. What are operation staff? Okay, these operation staff people, what they will do, there are many staffs, they are working with many patients. Okay, that's why many to many relationship. Again, operation staffs are of two categories: doctors who actually do the surgeon, operation and all, they are called doctors, and those who assist them, they are called nurses. They are also staff. Okay, they are called operation staff. And other staff who is working in hospital, they are called administrative staff. The administrative staff is person who is sitting on the receptionist. Okay, you see front desk staff, receptionist. Okay, they don't do any, they don't have any relation with patient to do operation, not to do prescription, anything. They are separate for management purposes. Okay, and there are another type of staff called technical staff. What do you mean by technical? Again, in this technical, there are two types of technicals. Okay, technical which is related to hospital, that is X-ray department, surgical department, taking MRI and all. They are called technologists. And other technical staff, which is for maintenance purpose, you need to have an AC in the hospital. Okay, and make sure that AC is working fine, and cleanliness, all these kind of things, cleanness of machines, all these are taken care by these technicians. Okay, so this is how this class diagram for hospital management system is designed to give you a overview of the system. Okay, so I hope you have understood this sheet, and if you have any questions, please ask me. I have two questions. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, no, great. So by this we have finished the sheet. If you have any questions or any issue, anything with the quizzes and activities, let us discuss now.